Hello, my name is Raymond Stapleton with Dragon Bloggers, and I'd like to take an opportunity to show you this. You'll have to excuse me, I have to get it all in there. This is the Paratab 302 graphics tablet. Now, that's of course the box. What we want to know about is what does the product look like in person. Okay. Right over here, you have the light. You can see that it's blinking on and off. That lets you know that it's plugged in. On this other side, you do see a row of little rectangles. That lets you create macros to do a variety of different things with this particular graphics tablet. But before we get into that, when you first get this product, of course, you're going to take everything out of the box. You're going to find that it has a little stylus. And if you notice, there are some buttons right there. They're a little hard to see on the video. See if I can get a little closer. These are your left and right mouse button, or you can change them to do other functions if you'd like. On the tip of this, you notice a little white tip, and it is extremely hard to tell in the video, but when you press it, it does kind of go in just a little bit. In the main part here is where you can open it up and place the included battery into this pen. And then this has no function as far as I can tell, as far as the instructions say. Although I have found myself trying to draw with the bottom of this and it doesn't work. So be careful about that. Now, before you get started, you're going to get the product, you're going to plug it in, and you're going to install the software that comes with it. When you install the software and you finish doing that, you're going to notice right here this little icon. And when you open it up, it is going to have several things on it. One of those things, of course, is adjusting the softness or the firmness of the pen. This simply makes it draw lighter or darker from the onset. And if you feel like you need it to be darker because of whatever you're doing, change it to a firm setting. If you want it to be more soft, relaxed, calm, then change that. If I happen to press on the tablet, you'll notice that the pressure sensitivity shows up there to let you know that you're actually touching something. Again, those buttons can be changed to a variety of different buttons. You can do it for both directions. Now these are not two separate buttons. It actually has a little dip right there in the very middle. So this is kind of like a toggle switch. You can't press both of them at the same time necessarily. It's one or the other. So it's kind of a flexible toggle switch there. The most important thing that you need to do when you first unpack this product and start setting this up is go right here to mapping. Now if you notice, I have 3 monitors showing up there. I have the one right here that has the red right around the edge there, the center one, and of course the far right hand one. If I don't change this and it's set to all screens, then when I move the pen across the tablet, it's going to go across all of the screens, and that doesn't work so well. I messed up and left it like that the very first time. So what you do is you select monitors, then choose switch monitor. If I change this, you'll notice that the red box shows up in a different spot. That way you know which one you happen to have it selected for. What that does is, when I actually start using this, it will only function on the monitor I choose it to. If I do not do that, then I might have my graphics art program up over here, and it's writing over there, and that's just not going to work. Another feature is landscape or landscape flipped. I haven't tried that yet, and I'm not going to right now. I can choose pen mode, or I can choose to use this as a mouse. So it's entirely possible to use this as a mouse rather than my traditional mouse, and possibly use this tablet to rapidly move from one side of the screen to the next in playing video games. It was a suggestion I read on another blog someplace. I've not tried it because I'm not a big, heavy gamer, but you can certainly give that a try. Let me know in the comments. We'll see what happens. But ideally, it could allow you to move from one side of the screen very quickly, as when you put the cursor over the tablet and you get to a certain depth over the tablet, your mouse will follow. And if I go all the way to the other side, it pops over very, very fast. And I'm actually just lifting. It's hard to see what I'm doing because you can't see the screen at the bottom here. I'll try to do it again. Put it there, put it there, put it there, put it there. It actually moves very, very quickly, and that's kind of a cool feature too. Now, when you get ready to use this, you also have those rectangles we mentioned. These are the representation of those rectangles that are on the side. If you want to have a profile set up for each and every program that you might use this tablet for, you can set that up here, and then you can program what each of these keys will do. You notice as I click through them, they all have a different function that shows up. This is something that I can use to rapidly perform certain functions within certain programs, and I can have a different one for different programs. I'm going to leave it like it is because I don't need to change that, but I wanted you to see that as something you can do. Now, once you have this set, it will stay set. You don't have to redo it. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to alter anything. It's going to be this way from then on.